Hello everybody! This is the astrological forecast for Aries, April 2009. And this also applies if you have an Aries ascendant. So Aries, for you this month, there's still many of you who are going to have birthdays. So happy birthday until about the 20th of April, at which time the sun will go into Taurus. So for you this month, Aries, it's going to be a lot about new beginnings, new starts, and a lot of focus on your work and your finances and your job. What it is you're going to be doing with your life. You're going to be doing a lot of thinking about that. We've got Mercury in your first house in Aries until about the 10th or 11th of the month. So this means you're going to be saying it as you think, which you don't mind doing for the most part anyway, Aries. But after this 11th of the month, it's going to come into your second house. So you're going to be putting a lot of thought and energy into your earning capacity, your money. How are you going to increase your feeling of security? After the 20th of the month as well, we have the sun coming into your second house into Taurus. So this will be even more focus on your work, your income. You're going to be thinking about this very seriously. Adding to that, we've got Saturn in your sixth house of work and service. So you may have felt some restrictions there in your work. You may even have been laid off or having to take a lesser wage for what it is that you do. And you've also got Pluto in your 10th house. So and 10th house means some changes going on in your life path, your job and your work, and also in your ambitions. You may be changing as to what it is that you really want to be achieving in your life. And from the 20th of this month, the focus is going to be greatly on money and finances. And actually the sun is making a nice trine aspect to that Saturn and the Pluto in the 6th and the 10th house with your second house. So this should be a really good time, Aries, for creating some real security moving forward in your life. Now, don't rush at making too many decisions on your finances until Venus has gone out of her retrograde, which is about April the 17th. So after April the 17th, and particularly after, let me just see now, when Mars comes into Aries, which is April 23rd, boy, you will find that your energy really surges. You'll feel as though you're given a whole new lease of life. Because up until that time, despite the fact that you've got the sun in the first house, which is your birthday time, which is a good celebratory time and a time for you planting seeds and new beginnings, some of you may well feel that your energy is still being held back. And this is largely due to the fact that Mars is still in Pisces until about the 23rd of April. But at that point, Aries, there's going to be no stopping you, and you're going to feel much freer, and you're going to feel as though you've got more physical energy and more mental energy to go and create the goals that you're wanting in your work area. Particularly, this is going to be your area of focus for this next month. And I wish you well, and please don't make any big purchases at all until after April the 17th, once Venus goes direct. I also need to alert you to the fact that Pluto is going retrograde at about the 4th of April. It's there until about September the 11th, so it's a long period. But it's a time in which, particularly because it falls in your 10th house, Aries, it's a time for you to look at the balance of power within your work area. Is it fair? Are you being treated fairly? Are you treating others fairly? How can you bring this more into balance? And you will also be looking inside yourself more as to how you can maybe clean out things that are obsolete, get rid of things that are no more use to you, particularly in the work area, and go for the new beginnings with all that Aries energy, with all the planets coming already in Aries and coming into Aries later on in April. So I wish you a great month, and thank you for listening. Bye for now.